Hey guys, how's it going? Today, in this video, I'm going to show you how to find out if your email has been compromised or hacked in a data breach. So, let's get started. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started and dive into our first resource for checking to see if our information has been leaked online. And this first resource is haveibeenpwned.com. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started and dive into the first resource I have for checking to see if our information has been hacked online. And this resource is haveibeenpwned.com. So what we do with this resource is simply enter in our email address. In this case, we're just going to use an example email and then click pwned. And then it is going to tell us how many data breaches it's been in and then what breaches specifically it's been in. So it tells us right here it's been in 286 data breaches, and it tells you every single one that it has been involved in. So if it is a more recent one, I would highly advise you to go into this email and change your passwords, because whatever account that has been compromised, they already probably have your password as well. Like it says here, passwords, password hints, passwords, usernames. And if you're using some of the same passwords like you do for Adobe and you do for your other websites, and it's the same as login to get your email, then somebody could log into your email. And we all know that the email is the root of all things, like your bank account, and your dual authentication for a lot of different Google apps is your email. So you definitely want to make sure that's secured. So this is a great resource for seeing a very, very in-depth detailed analysis of what breaches your email has been in. So we can see that example@gmail.com has been in a ton of data breaches. It looks like this email was signed up for quite a ton of services, probably people just using it as a throwaway email, but these are all the data breaches that example@gmail.com has been in. So again, for our first resource is haveibeenpwned.com. Before we move on to our next resource, if you guys don't mind to like, comment, and subscribe, because it really does help out smaller channels like mine. So let's continue. Alright, the next resource we have is leakcheck.io, and what you can do is type in the username you use all the time or your email itself. I'm going to do the email. I'm going to do example1@gmail this time, and I'm going to search. And it does the exact same thing. What Have I Been Pwned does is it finds all of the data breaches that this email has been affiliated with. So if there's a more recent one like this one, 2004, you might want to change your password. But we can see all the instances when this email was involved in a data breach. So this website does a very similar thing to Have I Been Pwned, just a little bit different format. And it also does usernames as well. You can also sign in and buy a plan that gives you a more in-depth email lookup, and etc. etc. So this is another cool resource you can use to check to see if your email has been compromised, which is leakcheck.io. So in my opinion, those two websites are really the best two resources you can use to check if you have been in a data breach recently and if you need to update those passwords. There are other websites like dhashed.com that do similar things but have paid for services. So when you search, it's not even going to give you a free search. It's going to make you log in and create an account. So there's also this resource too, but I didn't want to show you it right away because it's not an absolutely free one. You do have to create an account to use it. And you all know what happens when we create an account somewhere. Someone else gets a username and password that we probably use commonly in their database. And when that thing gets hacked, our information and passwords are now compromised. So I try to avoid signing up for accounts whenever I can. So I would not recommend dhash.com, but it is a resource if you would like to use it. But that's it for this video, guys. Just a quick video showing you how to use a few different resources online to quickly check if your email has been compromised and you have been hacked. And if your email shows up on one of these compromised or breached lists, then I would definitely recommend changing your passwords for, of course, those websites, but also your email as well, just in case they are the same. But again, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and check you in the next one.